Hi, friends. Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited for today's episode. The doors to Unlimited are officially open. Unlimited is my signature group program for female founders that is a year long, where we help you build audacious self belief and the skills to create your version of unrealistic success using the power of confident marketing in your business. We are known for having 800 plus just published wins. I have more than that on my phone. 800 wins from about 35 clients. We are known for our 100% success rate of women becoming a minimum of 25% emotionally and financially richer. And just so many beautiful, unrealistic success stories where women move abroad, they double their income, they triple their lifetime sales. They just literally make the most crazy out there, no way it happens kind of goals happen so much bigger, better, faster than they've ever imagined. So the doors to Unlimited are open. They are open from the time this is coming out until December 14th. So if you apply before 11:59 p.m. Wednesday, December 6th, then you'll also receive a 2-hour bonus VIP intensive where we are going to completely revamp, evolve, and make your marketing so good, so unique. And we'll also work on your money mindset or any mindset blocks that are coming in the way of you really just creating the unrealistic success in business that you want. Let me just, before we get into the episode, give you a rundown of what's included. So inside of Unlimited, you get weekly group calls, but not only that, there's actually 2 group calls a week. So we have one on Tuesdays, one on Thursdays, different time zones, just because Unlimited is a very international program. And I've included these different call times so that we can literally accommodate every time zone. We have people with kids who can make calls, people with jobs, people all across five different continents. That's true. 5 different continents. So some people come to one call, some people come to both, some people come to literally everything I ever put out there, and some people just catch the replays. We also have a private podcast, which is where we keep the replays. So you can just listen at your leisure, and people literally get so much value out of that. But I'm going to talk about that in a minute. We also have daily Slack coaching. So every single day, you can come get coached from me in Slack on anything needed, life coaching, your marketing, mindset, confidence. You can submit reviews to me. We can literally go over your exact messaging, posts that you've put out, anything like that. We just cover everything there you could possibly need to become more confident, have more audacious self-belief, and really nail everything in your business. And the beautiful thing about the Slack community too is that there's community. Exactly what I just said. I have never, and you're going to hear about it on this episode, I have never, and my clients have never, not a single one has ever experienced a community that is as loving, as unconditionally supportive, and as much of like truly best friends than Unlimited. And when you post in Unlimited, when you ask for coaching, so many people want to support you. They're there for you. They feel that too. They see you, they hear you, they understand you, they value you. It's just so beautiful. And so not only do you get coaching from me inside of Slack, but you have that beautiful, beautiful community. We also offer peer calls. And so what we do is set up a peer call schedule so that you actually get to know your peers. And I just think that's really fun. I was in a program that I liked that did that. And I was like, you know what, let's do that here. And people now have taken the Unlimited's taken that to an extreme. They have date nights. Literally today, someone posted, when's our December date night? So they're literally having this wine night. You don't have to drink, obviously. They just get together and have fun and they talk about anything and everything. And they usually do a morning call like that and a night call like that so that even the international girls can come to these calls. It's so beautiful. There's a whole social calendar for Unlimited that I know nothing about, that I don't keep up with. I honestly feel blessed when they when they let me come to them. So we have that as well. We also have the private podcast that I mentioned. And the thing that I want to say there is that as soon as you join Unlimited, the minute you click the invest button, you get access to over, I think it's like 80 hours of past call replays, which is just so insane. And people who have already joined this round, we had a couple women jump in early They have messaged me that the private podcast, even just listening to the replays of women they don't yet know, has made them feel so at home. They feel like they belong already. They just feel so good about their decision, and they're getting so much coaching and so many breakthroughs weeks before we've ever started because they have this private podcast replay. We have workshops, challenges, lots of bonus opportunities. But the thing that I haven't talked about yet is the curriculum. We have 30 plus bite-sized video curriculum that I swear our clients binge more than Netflix. I just said this on my stories the other day, but I have a client who is currently in Spain on vacation, and we were talking about shows to watch on Netflix, something that would just make her feel more at home and more comfortable while she's solo traveling. She literally put on the private podcast in the curriculum videos instead of like Great British Bake Off or like comfortable, calming shows. It was so funny. So people love our curriculum. They watch it all the time. We have things on audacious self-belief, on confident marketing, on feeling really safe selling, on unrealistic success skills. And those are these beautiful skill set that I think it takes to create unrealistic success on repeat that I've used since day one of my business. I still use it today. Then we have a module all on money mindset, money management, feeling safe with money, feeling safe earning. And that's in the curriculum. And that curriculum is so watched there. People have hundreds of logins into my curriculum, which I feel like is very rare because, sometimes you go into a curriculum, you watch it once or twice, you forget about it. No, people literally log in to watch unlimited videos all the time. And then the last thing that we really have that is so special is the Richer Project. And that is where the first month that you're inside, you and I work together to find a project that would make your life emotionally richer. It has nothing to do with money. Think about and if you don't have anything, by the way, too, we find it together. And it's also just optional. So it's no big deal if you don't want to do it. But clients adore it, love it. It changes their life. So what we do is the first month that you're inside, we find a project that would really make your life so much richer. So usually it's the things that people are like, no way I can do that. And I feel like I couldn't possibly because I've thought about it my whole life and it's never happened, but we make it happen in Unlimited. What the purpose of this is not only for you to just love your life more, but I run Unlimited on the premise that emotional wealth builds financial wealth. So when we increase your emotional wealth through the Richer Project, it leads to greater financial wealth. I was just talking to one of my clients today. You'll hear her on the panel actually. And she's really loved her Richer Project. She's a busy mom and she's just taken her Richer Project all about making more time for herself, finding herself and really just pampering herself, spending more time with friends, living her life more as herself and not just as a mother, which, I literally call her Superwoman. I think she is just the most special, most Superwoman person out there. But because of her Richer Project, it's made her life so much richer. It's increased her confidence so much. And she's doubled all of the income. Within the first 6 months of this year, she has made more than all of last year before she joined Unlimited. And so we love the Richer Project. It's great. So without further ado, what you are listening to in this episode, which is so amazing, so fun, is the client panel that I had on my workshop yesterday. I'll take it away. I'll let them talk to you about it. If you missed the replay, I'll put the link to catch the replay in the show notes. If you're catching this episode way later, you might not be able to find the replay, but if you catch it in the next couple days, I'm sure it'll still be there. The link will still be working. So I can't wait for you to hear from my clients and let me know what you think. And of course, come apply to Unlimited. I will leave the link to apply and the sales page in the show notes. Let's get started. So with my client panel, actually, before we go to the first question, can you guys just introduce yourselves? Have you been on Unlimited? Tell them how long you've been on Unlimited. And I think and what you do for business. Let's pop that one in too. Mick, I'm going to make you go first because I see you first.
Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm an OBM and I've been in Unlimited for 18 months now. This is my second round. And yeah, are we going to just let everyone introduce first?
Yeah. Danielle, why don't you go next? I think I pin you next.
I would love to. I'm Danielle. I've been in Unlimited for a year now. I joined December of last year.
Joined basically this round last year.
Yeah, like this time.
What do you do?
Oh, my business. I have multiple businesses. I have a pet care business. I don't know if anyone has seen my dogs running around behind me. I also am a life coach, and I'm also unlimited support coach. So when you do join in here, you also get my beautiful brain and expertise on all of your thoughts. I'm
We love
excited
doing
to
that.
share more about my experience inside as a client as well, too.
Love it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Christy, why don't you go next?
Hi, I'm Christy. I've been in Unlimited since March. Yeah. So I don't even know how many months that is, but it's been amazing. And what else? Oh, I am a women's life and health coach.
Love it. Fun. Okay, Jazz.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I am an interior designer. I say I empower people within their homes. And I joined the last round I was trying to do the math on my hands. I don't really know what that is, but in July,
August.
it's like
Yeah,
four,
ours like August.
ish. Yeah,
Yeah,
August.
August round. Yeah. Okay, amazing. Thank you. And then Destiny.
Hi, friends. So I'm Destiny. I'm an authenticity and business coach, and I primarily help ambitious women of color with believing that they're gifted, that they're capable, that they're amazing exactly as they are, help them build the self-trust and do their version of the impossible. I feel like I'm going to share more about my story. Unlimited actually helped me even be able to introduce myself like that. So I'm excited. I'm so glad y'all are here.
I love that. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna go into questions. I'm just gonna have them take a couple. We'll go through this fast. Why did you join Unlimited? So Danielle, why don't you start with that one?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, when I initially joined Unlimited, it was solely for the purpose that I just wanted to stop hating myself so much. I was like lurking Mackenzie for so long, and I knew that it would be so painful to watch another round of these slides go up and not be one of them. And I went from like sitting on the sidelines, counting myself out, like reinforcing the belief that I didn't belong in the room. And then I kind of got fed up with feeling that way. And it was more uncomfortable to stay that way than to find the courage to join. And now I get to coach everyone inside too. So I just first joined because I just wanted to stop the constant hate spiral and start really selling myself on myself.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay. Mick, do you want to go next?
So I joined Unlimited because I just knew that I had these big dreams and these big goals, but I was also just so shame-fueled. And I, at the same time, told myself that it couldn't be me. I could never do it. I didn't have the abilities, the beliefs. I was just my own worst nightmare because I was just so mean to myself. And I was like, I need to stop living in this comparison, this shame, this thinking everybody else was better than myself. And just, I needed to stop believing in myself. And I think I found Mackenzie, and like 2 weeks later, I was like, okay, I'll do this. And like jumped in, I think like the last night. And again, like just that sales call that I had with Mackenzie, like she'd been on my vision board. I was like, hey, even if it was just for those 2 weeks, I was like, I'm going to be in this program because this human just encapsulates like everything that I want to be, because I was so tired of being that nasty version of myself that I was to myself. Does that make sense? And I just had to, I knew something needed to change. And again, it was the bridge. I kept like walking up to the bridge and I was like, nah, later. And eventually I was like, I had to choose my heart, and I chose to just get across the bridge rather than staying on the other side, watching everybody else cross the bridge.
I love that. Thank you for sharing, Mick. Jazz, why don't you share this one?
I relate to what you just said, Michaela. Okay, so in the summer of this year, I was literally in a chokehold, like that feeling in your chest where you really need to remind yourself to breathe, but you can't breathe. I feel like I was in the middle of the bridge and like desiring to go back to where I started. I had the business. I was working a full-time job in a different industry, working in finance too, which is like complete opposite from like wellness in your home. And I was also planning, and I say that lightly, like planning a wedding. The wedding was in like less than 6 months. I still had so much to do and I hadn't really moved. And so when I found Unlimited and when I found Mackenzie, it was like I don't want to cut. Stuff has to happen because I will literally have a mental breakdown. I can't necessarily move at anything. I wanted to leave my job. I wanted to have this wedding. And I wanted to go full time in the business. But what I was doing. And also on top of that, I was not on Instagram at all. Like I wasn't even doing like I had the Instagram account for like 2 years with 0 posts. And so joining Unlimited was like a fresh of breath air. Like for the first time, I felt like I was going to be able to breathe, even though I didn't know what it was going to look like in the next couple months.
I love that. Thanks, Jazz. And she did all that.
Okay, cool. So let's have Christy start with what's the best part of Unlimited for you?
Oh my gosh, sorry, I couldn't find my unmute button. I just want to say I apologize for sounding nasally and annoying. I'm a little sick. But anyway, the best part of Unlimited, I have to say Mackenzie. And I truly, but let me explain. The program that she has built is truly incredible. I came in with such low self-esteem. And it was something that I truly thought I was just born with. Like, I just thought some people have it, some people don't. And being in Mackenzie's environment, being in the room with Mackenzie, I was so excited because I just felt like that would raise my vibration. It would make me a better coach, and it truly has. But because of what she has created, there are so many ways to get coached. And that to me is what I love. For a group program, you have the curriculum, which is freaking amazing. So you can do that. 2 coaching calls a week. I don't think there's any other program that's going to have 2 coaching calls a week. Plus, you can get coached daily in Slack. That's a lot of freaking support. That is insane. And for me, coming in a little timid and a little introverted, I was able to kind of stair step myself into everything because there was so much access to coaching and support. And so what Mackenzie has created is incredible.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, who wants to go next? I'll let you guys decide.
I'll go. I feel like the best part about Unlimited is a very even tie between Mackenzie and the community, since Christy just poured on love from Mackenzie, and I don't want to get her ego too much or she might chop off another finger. I'll tell you about the community. Because like I have been, like I said, in here for a year, and I know for absolute certainty that I've made lifelong unconditional friendships inside. And I have never, ever, ever been in a community, a program, a room where you are just unconditionally accepted exactly as you are and loved on immediately. Like the people inside already, and all of the people that are going to be joining are the most talented, supportive humans you'll ever have in your corner. And just knowing that, like Chrissy said, just raises your vibration in a way that like it makes succeeding like inevitable. You can't not do it because you just think so much more highly of yourself because everyone else thinks so highly of you. It immediately raises your vibration. And yeah, just having people around all the time, best part.
I love that. Nick, what about you? This is problematic because I'm literally gonna just say what Christy Danielle just said, and it's not scripted. But I'll just like come from my point of view. So it would 100% be the community, and I think it is honestly unlike anything else I've ever been a part of. I've been in other group programs where you get in there and like it's just stale and stagnant, and you're like, hello, and like no one's there, and you're just like, okay, this is fun. But you get into Unlimited and like your first 10 minutes inside, everyone's just like loving on you, and you're just like, what is happening? And it's amazing. And I think coming from someone who lives in Thailand and is literally a digital nomad with no real humans, like no real friends, or if I do make friends, I lose them in a couple months' time because we part ways. Having a secure, stable base of humans that I can turn to at any point, at any moment for anything. It's not just business. I go in there with like my vulnerability dumps and I'm just not having a good time, when I'm upset, when anything's going on, the celebrations, the good times, the bad times, the ugly times, anything in between. It is amazing to have a group of humans who are experiencing the same things or not experiencing the same things, but empathizing and are just there for you. And the community is just unmatched. And like being able to just like put an SOS call in the group, be like, is someone available? Whether it's again to celebrate or like because something's going on. I literally did that last week, and the Girls in Unlimited saved my butt. And then with regards to like Mackenzie, like Christy said, I'll just echo that. Like the amount of support is unreal. Like it doesn't matter. I can only attend one call a week, and I feel like that's more than enough that I need because I have the unlimited, like the replays and the calls and Slack and the peers and the curriculum. Like the list goes on. So it's just unlike anything I could have asked for. And I've literally signed on till 2025. So when I tell you that you cannot get enough, you cannot get enough.
I love that. Thank you guys. Okay. Since you guys talk about the community, I'm just gonna have Destiny answer this one. So Destiny, how would you describe the community?
Oh my gosh. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a community girly. And so, my standards were incredibly high. And so I've said this before and I'll scream it from the rooftops forever. The Unlimited community literally changed my whole entire life. Like I can't put into, and I'm going to try not to cry because I'm an emotional bitch. And Mackenzie has set the stage for it being a safe space to cry. So now I'm just naturally going to cry on this panel. That's not, anyway, I can't put into words how grateful I am to have like literally all of the Unlimited girlies to lean on. Like I'm usually the strong friend, the one who is there for everyone else who feels like she has to bend over backwards and doesn't really ask for help. And I've received so much love and support simply by just being a human. Like I don't have to do anything but show up, and it is the most incredible feeling ever. And so if you're looking for a space where you feel safe, like getting emotional, especially if you're the person who like cries in a corner by themselves, share your deepest fears, let people in, like Unlimited is the place. Like I can't stress that enough. And if you have any questions, I have my Instagram handle on my profile. Please ask me. But yeah, best place ever. It's giving Disney incarnated.
It's hilarious. Okay, thank you, Destiny. Okay, Chris, why don't you start with this? What's the most beautiful, exciting growth you've had in Unlimited towards your goals, business, or life?
Okay, yeah, there's so many. So I have to channel this. But I think for me, coming into this with, like I said, such low self-esteem, I've had such personal growth, and that personal growth and that building of emotional wealth has oozed into my business. And so I really thought I would just have low self-esteem for forever. Like I just thought that was a thing. And what I have found is such true, authentic confidence in who I am as a person. And it's not cocky, it's not circumstantial, because there would be times where I would feel, confident, and then it would drop, and it was just kind of like a roller coaster. And so being able to experience this confidence in who I am and fully embracing who I am, I'm now able to run my business in the way that I want, because I also came in with like, oh, you got to post at a certain time every day. You got to make sure you engage 20 minutes, like all these rules. And so being able to step into my confidence to show up in the way that I want, and then being able to run my business in the way that I want, I've had so much growth where in July, so 6 months into this year, I had doubled what my income was of all of last year, which was incredible. And it wasn't something I even thought was possible. It wasn't even something that I was actively thinking about. It just happened so naturally because my confidence totally changed. The way I showed up totally changed. And it showed in my marketing and showed in my business. So yeah, so much growth.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. And I'm always so proud of you. I'm always so proud of you on all of that. Danielle, why don't you go next?
Of course. I have some dogs wrestling in the background, so if you hear anything, don't be alarmed. Everyone's fine. I feel like there's endless growth. I feel like every single week, every single month, I'm experiencing like a new growth, and I definitely had something else to say, but something Mackenzie said in her presentation really got to me, and I just want to touch on that because she said something about like selling yourself on yourself and like fully just believing it's possible for you and operating in at that different level. And literally until she said that, I didn't think that I was already there, but I am. And that's the reason I joined Unlimited is because I just wanted to stop feeling stuck where I was. Before I jumped on this call, I felt stuck where I was. And then hearing that was like, oh, wait, I am operating so differently. Everything is so different in my life, in my business, in my relationship, and the way I approach and my friendships. Literally everything is different, but I feel totally the same. And I think Mackenzie and I had this conversation in Slack at one point too. Like, the next version of yourself is you. It's just 10 steps forward or something like that. And it's still, I still feel like me, but I feel like a more secure, confident, able version of myself. And I think that's just the most special thing ever.
Love that. Thank you. Okay. We'll do this one fast. So Jazz and Destiny. Let's start with whoever wants to start. If you had to say like 2 to 4 sentences, let's say, or 1 to 4, whatever, what would you tell someone considering joining Unlimited?
I can go first. That's okay. Okay, so I'm very much not a short. So summarize. I actually attended and won the free coaching call and asked Mackenzie. She asked me one question. I literally immediately started sobbing. And I realized in that moment that I've been trusting everyone else but myself. I didn't feel like I was deserving of rest. I also just didn't believe that this community and Unlimited could be as good as it was. I felt like it was too good to be true. And so if you're feeling the nudge and you feel like this can't be this good, this can't be the place where my life changes, where I become 25+% richer, where I find my people, I promise you, you are so wrong. Like, lovingly, you are so wrong, and allow yourself to take the leap. And if you have to, book a sales call to just talk about it. And I promise you, you will find your answers there. So that's what I would say. Take the leap, allow yourself, trust that your inner knowing is telling you exactly what it needs to hear, and just jump. We'll catch you. The whole community, not just Mackenzie, because I don't know if she can catch everybody, but like the whole community will catch you. We promise. Pinky promise. All right. Done being cringe. All right, bye. Hope I get to be your friend too. All right, bye.
Okay. Join for Destiny. Okay, so Jazz.
That was amazing. I affirm you, Destiny. No, but like seriously, everything she's saying is so true. And if you want to make years happen in months, this is the place for you. If you want to make and like wait for years, I don't know what to say, because this is a place that stuff happens in months. And I literally was so skeptical, but like my life has changed so much. And Mackenzie and like everyone else is always saying like, yeah, your feet, or what is it? Your head just got to catch up to your feet, or your feet got to catch up to your head. I don't know. I mess these things up all the time, but like literally things will happen in months.
I couldn't
find That's it for me.
Thank you. I love that. Okay. Amazing. Thank you to the panel. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for listening. And a reminder that Unlimited is open. The doors are open from the time you listen to this episode until December 14th. And if you apply before Wednesday, December 6th, you will also get a bonus 2-hour VIP intensive call with me, which is amazing. Unlimited is the program where we really support female founders building audacious self-belief and the skills to create unrealistic success on repeat using the power of confident marketing. I hope you apply. I hope you come in. This is just the best place. We're known for crazy success stories, women building fast confidence, and an unmatched community of female founders really just going after and creating the confidence and success that they've always desired. We've had clients who have wanted to retire and become full-time writers, live in Europe, and 4 months later, they're doing just that. Ex-teachers who dreamed of running a new kind of school, thinking that it was a decade-away pipeline dream, and she had students enrolled less than a year later. Those with $50,000 of debt who dreamed of moving abroad, and less than a year later, manifested the $50K, running an agency, and engaged to a new dream partner in the UK. Those who have always felt different, underpaid, overlooked, to joining Unlimited and making 15K months, coming out with their sexuality, paying for trips around the world. Women struggling to create 5K months in constant feast or famine go on to create $30,000 months in Unlimited in under 90 days. Everyone thinks it can't be them until they join Unlimited, and it is. and it's your turn. So I'd love to have you apply, and you can go in the show notes to find the link to Unlimited to book a call and enroll. I can't wait to see you inside.